I want to thank you. I first want to thank you guys for watching this video and tuning in, whether you're watching with us live or whether you're watching later. My name is Chris Tide. I get to be the communications director as well as the young adults pastor. And I don't want to steal too much time because I'm here with a very important and special guest and one of my good friends, George Quin. And today is kind of a special day for you, George, because today is, do you want to tell people what today is?
It's my 37th anniversary.
So I do not want to steal any time away from you or from your wife. What are your plans for today?
We're going to go to Tanglewood Resort, spend a couple of nights there. You won't see me on Sunday morning.
That is so awesome.
And we're going to have a great time.
Man, I'm so encouraged that 37 years.
It is.
That's huge. That's twice my age.
They only seem like a few days because of my great love for Nancy.
Oh man, Nancy, if you're watching this, you can testify and comment to this.
I do love her. She is incredible.
That is amazing. Well, if you guys don't know George Quin, George is our community care pastor, and George has been on staff for I believe like 2 or 3 years now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's been leading a bunch of ministries before then, and I kind of want to let him describe a little bit of background. Something that's cool, and you might not know this, George, is the first time, do you remember the first time we ever met?
Oh, was I supposed to?
No. No, you meet so many people. You're so important. So the first time that we ever met, this was back in 2014. I was an intern. So it was about 6.5 years ago. I was an intern at Midway Church. Didn't know, it was my first Sunday. Didn't know a single person. And you and Nancy, you and your wife, were the first people after service to come out after service, shake my hand, grab me, and then take me out to eat lunch. Oh. Yeah, and we had Old West Cafe. Old West Cafe out in Sanger with a bunch of people, and I was like, I don't know who these people are, but they just paid for my meal. I already love them. Yeah, and so it's been 6 years later, and it's been such an encouragement just to see you grow and your ministries. And I know we get to talk a lot about Hebrew and Genesis, but there are so many things that you do in the background of our ministry and here at our church. And so I kind of just want to let you describe, how did you get started working as a community care pastor? And then I kind of also want to ask, what does a community care pastor even do?
Oh, wow. Well, it's going to take a while to get around to all that, okay? But first of all, comment on our life group that took you out to lunch that day. Our life group has been a springboard for not just me, but so many people to get their hands involved in ministry. And they are an incredible group of people. Yeah. And so when you talk about our history at Midway, I started, I guess I was here about 18, 20 years ago. We became members here, and a couple of years after I started teaching Sunday school, and then the life group kind of came out of that. Right. And so we've had a life group now for quite a long time, and these people are very close to us. We serve in ministry. We know each other very well, unfortunately, and but it's really awesome. And here's what I am, if you want to put it in a nutshell, is I am a local church guy. Yeah. I love the local church, and I believe that practically fleshing out the gospel, it happens within a local, connected, physically connected body. And this is where we really see the grace of God at work in action. Okay? Yes. And that is probably one of the superlatives of my life. I get up in the morning, not just to see what God might do through me, but to see what God does in a manifold way through his people. Because there is so much more than what an individual can do. And it's lovely. It's wonderful. You get to see expressions of people and personalities and gifts that just are beyond. And you get to see this unfold every day in just a different way. And so here's what I love. I love what I get to see in the local church body, and it's fun. So, for a long time, besides being a life group leader, I served, I think, for about 4 years as an elder here at Midway, and those were some awesome years. But back in 2016, on my birthday, I retired from Frito-Lay, okay? After almost 30 years of working. And Nancy and I had met in Bible college before we ever got married. And it's our 37th anniversary. And we longed to do Christian ministry. And I had been like a rubber band that has been held back. And so this has been such a wonderful experience for me to let go of the responsibilities at Frito-Lay corporate and to take hold and
Wow.
see what God can do in His kingdom. And so I have enjoyed really every minute of it. And so,
What a huge testimony.
yeah.
So what does a community care pastor exactly do? What are some of your responsibilities, and what are some things that you manage in your ministry at work here at Midway?
Okay. Well, as community care pastor, first of all, you want to provide an ability to responsibly distribute funds to needy people. I mean, this is the essence, okay?
Yeah.
And look, since Judas Iscariot, okay, he was the first community care pastor. I don't know what that says about me, but anyway, or why they selected me, but nonetheless, Jesus believed in benevolence and giving to the poor. He said the poor you'll always have with you, and whether it's COVID-19 or not, you always have people around you and in our community that have needs.
That are in need,
and the wonderful thing about a local body is they can attend to those needs. And so this is my primary responsibility, but I don't do this alone. I have, let me list some people here: Oscar Pearson, Gene Kinney, George Stowe, Penny DeJernitt, Donna Hilton, Kathy Abshire, and others that throughout the year they do several different things that really have to allow us to reach and connect with and help more people. And I love this. During the COVID-19, during this time, we've seen a little bit different thing. There's a lot of things happening that are causing people just out of sheer attrition of going through the daily grind, going without the normal income.
Right.
Okay. Being on a lower budget. People are drinking more alcohol. People are amping up their credit cards. And so what's happened is eventually this here has really taken its toll on our society, on our community. And so we have gotten a lot of calls. We have gotten a lot of connections with people that are just in all various situations. And the wonderful thing is we have a group of people that are able to come alongside and help people. And here's again, we get to see the joy of God
I was
using
just about to say that.
other people and their gift and their expression of love, and